Hello, truth seekers. I know this is a topic that people have been after for a while, and I honestly think I have the answer to what happened to Tupac Shakur. Before we get into that, I have to teach you something. It's called gematria. It was invented by Pythagoras, the person who invented a squared plus b squared equals c squared, known as the Pythagorean theorem. He also invented the musical scale that we still use. And this gematria that he invented is the practice of coding numbers into names, words, and phrases. And in this system that Pythagoras invented over 2,000 years ago, he said that 26 was the God number. The English alphabet is 26 letters. Z is the 26th letter. The word God is spelled G-O-D. That's 7 plus 15 plus 4. So God sums to 26. The English alphabet is 26 letters. Pythagoras said 26 was the God number. Pythagoras also said a name should sum to 33. Name is spelled N-A-M-E. That's 14 plus 1 plus 13 plus 5. That sums to 33. There's another way to add. It's similar method, but slightly different. Instead of N in the word name, instead of N being worth 14, we compress it. We do 1 plus 4, and it becomes 5. And you just do that for every single letter. You make them all a single digit. You just add them until they become a single digit. So name becomes 5 plus 1. M's 13, so 1 plus 3 becomes 4. Plus E is plus 5, so name sums to 15 this way. Notice that the larger way name was 33. 3 plus 3 is 6. And the smaller way it's 15. 1 plus 5 is also 6. The word code with this reduced method, C is the third letter, O is the 15th letter, so 1 plus 5 becomes 6, and D is the fourth letter. E is the fifth. So you add up code equals 18. So 18 plus 15 for code name sums to 33. So get that, the larger method, name equals 33. The reduced method, code name equals 33. And to show you the relevance of this, world leaders changed their names to 33 names. An example of that in the United States is Bill Clinton, who was born Bill Blythe. His father was murdered. His biological father was murdered May 17th, 1946. If you add up that date, 5 plus 1 plus 7 plus 1 plus 9 plus 4 plus 6, it sums to 33. So does the name Clinton. And Clinton comes from the first governors of New York. New York was originally established as New Amsterdam on February 2nd, the 33rd day of the year. So this 33 thing goes back. It's Freemasonry. It has a highest degree of 33. So how does this pertain to Tupac Shakur, you're wondering? The name Shakur sums to 33. And it's not just him. Lots of musicians have names that sum to 33. Beyonce equals 33. Kanye West equals 33. Coolio equals 33. Snoop Dogg, D-O-double-G, equals 33. When Tupac died, he was on Death Row Records, and the man in charge of Death Row was Suge Knight. The way Knight is spelled with a K also sums to 33. The word hip equals 33 in hip-hop. The word hop equals 39, and in gematria there's this pairing of 33 and 39 often. An even more common pairing is the numbers 33, 47, 74. These numbers are coded in the Bible, they're coded in science, religion, sports, they're coded everywhere, and the reason why is because this is the Freemasons doing. They've been working at this for a very long time. So on the Tupac album, not only does the name Shakur equal 33, his last album, he was using the name Makaveli. And I'm going to tell you what's so significant about that Makaveli in just a second. First, let's go to the Bible. The first book in the Bible is Genesis. In this gematria, if you use the method we used for code name, Genesis sums to 33. As we all know, Jesus was crucified at the age of 33. So in gematria, the name Jesus sums to 74. J is the 10th letter, E is the 5th, S is the 19th, U is the 21st, and S is the 19th. Add that up, it sums to 74. The word cross also sums to 74. C is 3, R is 18, O is 15, S is 19, S is 19, sums to 74. The word Lucifer, which comes from the King James Version of the Bible, also sums to 74. The word occult sums to 74. The number 47, think about the number 47. When you flip 74 around, you get 47. In English, the word jury equals 74. The word judge equals 47. The word fruit equals 74. The word candy equals 47. Words that equal 47, the word Christian equals 47. The word Republican equals 47. The word Whig equals 47, as in Whig Party, where the Republicans came from. The word president equals 47. The word Caesar equals 47. The word obey equals 47. The word authority. The word impossible. Think of our nation's birthday, July 4th, 7 and 4. Also, in terms of our nation, for more backstory, there's only 3 states that have 33 names. The first state, Delaware, the 50th and final state, Hawaii, and the 6th state, Massachusetts. And the reason why they picked the 6th state is because 33, the numerology of 33 is 3 plus 3 equals 6. So think about that, 33 states. Also, Delaware was established December 7th, 1787. 1 plus 2 plus 7 plus 1 plus 7 plus 8 plus 7 equals 33. So not only does it have a 33 name, it's got a 33 establishment date by 33rd degree Freemasons, which most of the founders were, and that's public information, so you can verify that if you weren't aware. Alright, so bringing this back to Tupac. Tupac, for his final album, used the name Makaveli. Hold up, I want to put this picture up on the screen in case you've never seen this image before. This is the cover of Tupac's final album, and you can see how he spelled Makaveli different than the actual historical figure. When you spell it that way, M is 13, A is 1, K is 11, A is 1, V is 22, E is 5, L is 12, I is 9. It sums to 74, just like Jesus, just like cross. And what's he on? Tupac's final music video is with another artist, Scarface. The song's called Smile, and in that video, Tupac's also on the cross. That was his final music video he ever did before his death. And think about that. I mean, we all know Jesus is a martyr, someone who died on the cross at the age of 33. Tupac was not 33 years old, but he did become a martyr for hip-hop. So, what else is curious about Tupac Shakur's the date of his death is that the numerology of the date, he died September 13th, 1996. If you add that date up digit for digit, 9 plus 1 plus 3 plus 1 plus 9 plus 9 plus 6, it sums to 38. And Christopher Wallace, at the time his biggest nemesis, you could say, or rival, at least in this, the way it was made out in television, he died on March 9th, 1997. If you add that date up, 3 plus 9 plus 1 plus 9 plus 9 plus 7, it also sums to 38. So, what's curious about that is on Tupac's final album, the one I just showed you the picture of, the 5th track is called Blasphemy. Blasphemy. And the word blasphemy happens to equal 38. What else is curious is back in history, John Lennon, I'm sure most people know who John Lennon is from the Beatles, was assassinated. John Lennon was raised from a young age by people other than his family, and he was raised out of his native town. He was taken to a place called Blackpool, New Zealand. Blackpool equals 33. The name John equals 47, and the name Lennon equals 74. So remember, these 3 numbers are so important: 33, 47, 74. John Lennon has them all going on. He was raised and trained to be a musician in Blackpool, this town with a 33 name, and given this 4774 name. When he was murdered, his assassin said that John Lennon was a blasphemy because he said that he was more popular than Jesus. On the Makaveli album, if you listen to this track 5, this blasphemy song, pay very careful attention to the introduction at the beginning that's kind of done in the demonic voice. It is exactly 33 seconds. 33 seconds. And I think, honestly, all that was a coding for what was coming. So, I just wanted to share these curious facts with you. It's not just unique to Tupac and Biggie. If you look into all the rock stars who died at the age of 27, they all have life numbers at 27. You find your life number by summing your birthday. And it's not just that. I mean, there's other stories out there. There's a famous musician named Cecilia. Her name sums to 33, and she supposedly died in an accidental car accident. The date of her death also sums to 33. So this stuff's going on. It's not just Tupac and Biggie. It's happened to a lot of musicians. It's still happening to musicians. It needs to be. Oh yeah, I almost forgot the most important part. The way they hoax us with this media, the way it's achieved is because going back to this gematria, the word police becomes P is the 16th letter, becomes 7. O is the 15th letter, becomes 6. L is the 12th letter, becomes 3. I is the 9th letter. C is the 3rd letter. E is the 5th. Add police, and equates to 33. The media is the other half. So you're having the police department who's cooperating and covering this stuff up and putting out the false information as they do for all the other hoaxes, from Tupac shooting to Sandy Hook to you name it. The other way is that the media is part of this 33. The New York Times was established September 18th, 1851. 9 plus 1 plus 8 plus 1 plus 8 plus 5 plus 1 sums to 33. Newsweek was established in the year 33. The word Newsweek equals 33. People magazine, people equals 33. CNN, Robert Turner III, better known as Ted Turner, founded CNN. The name Robert equals 33. The name Turner equals 33. He's the third. His birthday is November 19th, 1938. 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 9 plus 1 plus 9 plus 3 plus 8 sums to 33. So Robert Turner has a first and last name of 33 and a life number of 33. And this is our media. So our media is this conspiracy of 33. It's just all encompassing. What it shows when you take a step back and think about all this, what it shows is that they've been building this world around us, from the media to the music to you name it. And their method of operating is by hoaxing us, one hoax at a time. And the reason they do it is to control us and also to keep us consuming. Because somehow, by murdering even people such as Tupac and other musicians, that helps these industries sell. I mean, look at how much more popular hip-hop music is almost 2 decades later after the death of the young Tupac. All right, take care, people. Thanks for watching.